Hello students, today we are discussing about the surface area of the solid bodies. Solid bodies, that means they have three parameters, yeah, three dimensions, three structures like these things. And in previously classes you also discussed about the 2D structures like in a plane, they occupy in a plane area. And in class 9th this topic we are discussing like 2D structure. We can little bit of discussions like this 2D structure and 3D structures. We can differentiate between 2D and 3D structure. For the basic concepts clear, we can in previous, and now we are discussing about this topic. So 2D structure is what? 2D structure, they in a plane like a rectangle. This is the rectangle, and rectangle have two dimensions. Two dimension, that means one dimension is what? Length, and one dimension is breadth. Okay, and similarly like this square have also two dimensions. One is x and this is also x, because squares have all sides are equal. Okay, and 3D structures, cuboid in our topic. Okay, this is a 2D and this is a 3D structures. In 3D structures, how we can say this is the 3D, that means three dimensions. One is the length, one is the breadth, and one is the height. Okay, so it's a two dimension, and this is the plane region. Okay, and this is the solid structure. Okay, one is the plane region and this is the solid structure, and one phase, and second is the six phase. Okay, so this structure made by the six phases, 1 2 3 4, and behind this 5, and this is the 6. Okay, so like this, so we can say this is the 2D structure and this is the 3D structure, is the basic concept between them. So now we're discussing about this 3D structure topics. So now today's topic is surface area of cuboid and cube. Okay, so first is cuboid. Okay, cuboid is the bounded by six rectangular plane region. Yeah, it is bounded by six rectangular faces like this. Okay, this is the vertex. Okay, so it's have three dimensions. That means this is the one is the length, it's a breadth, and this is the height. And we want to find the surface area of the cuboid, so we require for the every single faces of the area. So it's have six faces, rectangular faces. So individually first we find of the individually faces area, then after we adding all the surface area of the this cuboid. Okay, so we can find that surface area of the cuboid. So first I am describing this structure in form of dividing every faces. Like first faces is this one, is this. So this is the first faces, this is the first face, and behind this similarly like this. So we can say two faces of the cuboid is equally. Okay, so this is the front of faces, this length, and this is the length, this breadth, and this height. So we can say this is the height. Okay, so this is the front, and behind it is also same. So this is length and this is the height. Okay, so we are discussing about the front and behind this face like this. So first we find the area of the both of faces. So because of they are similar, so we can find only one. So this is the plane region now. So this is the plane region, though, that means this is the rectangular plane. So this is the area of rectangular plane. This is what? Length into breadth. So length and this is the breadth, because we took the height of this. So this is the length into height. Okay. So similarly, this area is also similar like this. So the both of the plane area is what? Area of front and behind face of cuboid is what? Because of 2 now, so 2 into L into H. This is the one equation. Okay. Now we are discussing about this and this. This is also similar. Okay. So now second is what? This face. Okay. So this face is what? This is the breadth. And this is what? Height. Okay. So this two faces are same. Okay. So similarly like this, area of this and this, we can take name of A and B. Okay. So area of A and B of cuboid. So this area is what? L into B. This is also rectangular now. So we can take B into H. Rectangular plane. So this is how much of the plane? This is the two planes. So similarly like this, 2 into B into H. B into H. This is the equation of 2. Now, 2's remaining. This is the back and this is the upside. So third, this is what? This is the base and this is the upside of the face of the cuboid. So this is the what? This is the L. And this is what? Breadth. Similarly like this is the L and this dimension is D, any breadth. So we can take C and D. So similarly like this, the area of C and D of cuboid is what? This area is what? So area of C is, this is also rectangular now. So rectangular is what? Length into breadth. So this is the L and this is the breadth. L into B. So but how much of the, this is the 2 rectangular now. So again we multiply by 2. L into breadth. Equation number 3. So initially we already discussed about the how we find the surface area of the cuboid and cube. So first we find individually of the plane of the cuboid. Then after adding all the faces of the cuboid, so we can find this surface area. Okay. So we already described. So after this we add equation number first, second and third. So we will find the surface area of the cuboid. So for the surface area of the cuboid, equation first, second and third. Okay. So equation first, second and third, that means surface area of total surface area of cuboid. This is the 2 L into H. Plus equation number 2 is what? 2 into B into H. And third is what? 2 into L into B. Okay. So we already found that 2 into L into H, 2 into B into H and 2 into L into B. But 2 is the common. Okay. So we will take outside and this terms we can take in a one form. So like this, 2 L into H plus B into H plus L into B. Okay. So this is the surface area of the cuboid. Okay. So we can also solve one question on the basis of this formula. If suppose question given, okay, a chalk box whose length given 16 centimeter. If suppose B is the 8 centimeter and H is the 6 centimeter. Find the total surface area of cuboid. Okay. So this type of, if suppose you understood all the derivation of this cuboid, so you can easily solve this question. So first, given question problem, this is the cuboid, this is the chalk box. So chalk box size like this cuboid. Okay. So this chalk box length is given 16. Okay, and B is the 8 centimeter and height is the 6 centimeter. Okay, so we can solve this. Total surface area of cuboid. Okay, 2 L into H, B into H, L into B. Yeah, 2 into L into B. We can write like this, L into B, because L, B and H. LB, BH and HL. BH and LH. Okay, so 2 L is what? 16 into 8 plus B is what? 8 into H is what? 6 plus L is what? 16 into H is what? 6. So solve this. How much? 16 8 ja? 8 4 12 128 plus 8 6 ja? 60 48 and 16 6 ja? 96. Okay, so solve this. 28 and 48 and 96. 8 8 16 and 6 22 2 9 6 13 and 2 15 and 17 1 272. Okay, and 2 2 ja 4, 7 2 ja 18, 7 2 ja 14 and 2 2 ja 4 and 5. This is the centimeter square. Square is what? Because of this is the area. So always in, if suppose we solve in formula, because this is the area now, so this is the faces. A surface area is what? Surface area is cuboid is what? We already found individually surface area of the plane region now. So plane is what? 2 dimensions. So two dimension, that means plus 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 is how much faces. So this is all the 2 dimensions. So this is the 2 dimensions. So always we find the surface area of any solid body. So the unit of the structured body in always square form. In volume is a 3 square form. Okay, so like this question we can find. And if suppose cube structure. Cube is also similarly like this. The all 3 sides is different, but in cube all the sides are same. This is the cube. This is the cube. Okay, so all the faces similarly like this. This is the rectangular now. So this is the square form. So every faces of the cube in form of square. So square have all sides equal. All sides equal now. So this is we can take like this L. Similarly, all the sides are L because all sides are same. Okay, so this is the structure similarly same, but all the sides are different, and in it all the sides are same. So this is the total surface area of the cuboid now. So similarly, in form of L, H is replacement by the L and B is also replaced by the L. So we can find the formula of cube. So first, this is the total surface area of cube 2. L is what? L, because this is the L also, and H is what? H is what? H is also L plus B. B is what? L. We can compare from this cube, and B. H is what? H is also L, and L is also L, and B. B is what? This is the L. So we can say this is the L square, this is the L square, this is we can also take L in place of X. Similarly, X, B, whatever you can take. Okay, so 2L square plus L square plus L square. So this is what? 2. This is the 3L square. So the total surface area is 6L square. The total surface area of the cube in form of 6L square. Always you given one side in questions about the cube. Okay, so this is the question of a cuboid. And if suppose this question given in form of, if suppose the question given the chalk box in form of cube, and whose side is 11 centimeter. Find the total surface area of cube. We already described this formula 6L square. Okay, so L is what? L is the side of cube. So question given, this is the L is what? 11 centimeter. So total surface area of cube 6 into L is what? 11 square. This is the 6 into 11 square, that means 121. And this is the 6 2 is 12, 6 1 and 7, 17 centimeter square of the cuboid. This type of question always you find in your book, like this question. and lot of question we can solve. If suppose one problem also solved, if suppose this is the cuboid, we found this formula behind the reason, because lots of problems will give in questions. If suppose all the sides, all the faces you given and this lid is open, then how can you solve? So if suppose this lid is open, so we don't count this question, this we doesn't count this lid. So first, how much faces we have to find, we have to find found that this is the 5 structures. Now 1 behind this 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, and this is the 5, because lid is the open, so we don't find this lid, this face. Okay, so now this is the 5 faces like this. If suppose lid is open, okay, so this is the 1, and behind this like this 1, and behind this we find, we will find, and this is the 1 and 2, this because this is both of similar, and second is 1, this and this we will find both of also similar. Okay, and this is the base, because upside is the open, so this is the base. Okay, this is the base. So first we will find the area of both of faces, and this is also, we will find the area of this side and this side, and this is also area. Then after equation first, second, and third, okay, we will add, and after total surface area of cuboid we will find. So like this we will solve this type of problem. Okay, similarly in cube, if suppose lid is open, this is also 5, so if suppose this is the area of L square, and behind the also area of L square, and this is also L square, and this is also L square, because this is the square form now, so this is also base also in square form, so this is the 5 L square, because this is the open now, so we don't find about this structure. So like this questions given in question in book. Okay, now thank you.